In this video today, I'm going to give you guys the best tips and tricks to drafting the best possible Battle Royale team every single time you do a draft in MLB The Show 19. We're going to take a look at the mode, all of its new features and changes, and there are a few of them. We'll get a first look at some of these brand new Beast Mode cards that are going to be in the game. We'll check out the reward system and more. The game comes out on Monday. Today is Saturday, and on Thursday, San Diego Studios hosted their developer tournament, and they played it in 3-inning Battle Royale draft style. So we got a full 10-hour deep dive into Battle Royale. Let's break it all down. Now, before we hop in, make sure you smash that subscribe button down below for daily MLB The Show 19 videos. It is MLB season. We're going to have tips and tricks. We're going to have Road to the Show. We're going to have Diamond Dynasty and more on this channel. You already know. But for today, let's break down Battle Royale. You're going to do a 25-man draft and attempt to rack up wins for rewards. This is a double elimination mode. If you lose twice, you are eliminated and you must start over. The system tries to match you up with people based off how far along they are, so the more you win, the harder your opponents could potentially be. It costs 1,500 stubs to do a Battle Royale draft, and your rewards are sellable on the market after you complete. Just for entering the draft, you get a standard pack that you can open up. If you get to 3 wins, you'll get a bronze player. If you get to 6 wins, you'll get a silver player. If you get to 9 wins, you'll get a gold player. At 12 wins, you'll get a diamond player, and if you get to 12 wins without losing at all, you'll receive a bonus diamond player, and those 12-0 flawless cards are that's the pot of gold. This is what everyone wants to acquire. So once you actually hop into a draft, you're going to have 25 rounds, and each round will be designated to a different tier of card. You'll have 3 diamond player rounds, 3 gold player rounds, 7 silver player rounds, 8 bronze player rounds, and 4 common player rounds. In previous seasons of Diamond Dynasty, it was 2 diamonds and 2 golds. So we're getting an extra diamond player, an extra gold player this year in Battle Royale. I love this. Your first round will always feature your best player. The highest overall you're going to have on your team will be the first round in every draft. It's essentially your captain round. You're frequently going to see 99s. This year you're going to see a lot of those signature series players in the first round of the draft. Those are the guys you want. 2 very simple rules that you need to follow to make sure you're maximizing on your draft. Fill your rotation with common starting pitchers. It is a 3-inning game. You're going to work your bullpen as soon as possible. You want to use those diamond, gold, and silver player rounds to get as many good hitters as you can. And if you're going to get some pitchers, you want to make sure that they're relievers so that you can work that bullpen. Imagine the game is actually innings 7, 8, 9. Versus 1, 2, 3. The starting pitcher that you play with in each game is randomized. So if you were to spend a gold or a diamond round on a starting pitcher, you can't even guarantee that you will use that player. You will have a 1 in 5 shot, a 20% chance of using that card game to game. You want to use your common rounds on starters because there's no guarantee that you'll even get to use that player. In previous years when it was 2 diamonds and 2 gold rounds, I would typically get 1 reliever and 3 bats out of those 4 rounds. This year, I'm going to aim for at least 4 hitters in a draft. We can get 2 good relievers, 1 good righty, 1 good lefty, and then spend a couple silver rounds on relief pitchers. You'll have yourself a pretty solid pen. One more extremely important rule that you should probably follow or at least take into consideration is that because it is so important that you get bad starting pitchers, it is almost guaranteed that the first at-bat for both teams in every game is going to be a bad pitcher on the mound. So you want to put your best player at leadoff most times. It doesn't matter if they're a slow power hitting first baseman. If you have a 99 overall, a lot of times you're going to see guys put him in the leadoff spot so that he guarantees an at-bat with that player against a bad pitcher. This is not a mode where you set a typical 1 through 5, get on, get over, get in type of lineup. You can put power hitters in the leadoff spot in this mode. It's actually almost frowned upon if you don't. Battle Royale is also a mode where you could potentially bat your pitcher in the 7 hole or the 8 hole, depending on how your bench looks. If you have a 4th outfielder or a backup first baseman that has really good hitting stats, and you like his hitting stats more than your starting second baseman or your starting center fielder, you could bat the pitcher spot 7, bat those other guys 8, 9, knowing that you're going to pinch hit for that pitcher spot in the 7 hole. The feature I am most excited about, and hopefully we can pull this off a few times this year, just like we did last year, there is now a choice pack as the 12-0 flawless reward. In seasons past, your reward would be random. You wouldn't have any choice whatsoever or any say whatsoever in what rewards that you got back. It was just a random card, boom, take it or leave it. And sometimes you would get some pretty crappy rewards. This year, when you go 12-0, you're going to get a flawless choice pack. So you're going to get a handful of these 12-0 players as a choice, and you can pick which guy you want, which is a huge feature. And this is going to do two productive things that I'm very excited about. It's going to make those cards that you want more obtainable. Last year, there was a Luis Tiant card in the game that everybody wanted. He sold for $700K on the market, and the reason he sold for $700K on the market is because no one had him. Even when guys were going 12-0, they weren't getting him, so he was so rare that he was so expensive. It's going to bring the price on players like that down to make them more obtainable for the market. And on the flip side of that coin, the other guys that people would be getting all the time that really aren't worth anything, there were some 12-0 rewards that weren't valuable because everyone was getting him every single time that they went 12-0. People aren't going to be picking that guy if the card's not very good. So those players that people aren't picking or using, they're going to have extra value on the marketplace because there's going to be less of them. So I think this really balances things out, and this is one of my favorite additions to the mode. I've been talking about this for a while now. This is something that I've wanted in the game since pretty much last summer. Now I just need to stop playing bad and lock in and start going 12-0 again, because it's been like a month and a half since I did it on MLB 18. So there's a quick rundown for Battle Royale, guys. I hope you enjoy the game. It is coming out in 2 days. I can't wait. I'm going to have my first BR draft up night of. It might even be some overnight. You might wake up to 3 or 4 videos on Tuesday morning. Who knows? But we're going to do a Battle Royale draft as soon as I get my hands on the game. We're also going to be streaming on Twitch. Make sure you're following me there. The link is in the description. We're also giving away an autographed Andrew Benintendi rookie card on Twitch Monday night live on stream. The details for that are in the description down below. Thank you guys for watching. I'll catch you guys in the next one. I'm out. Peace. Did anyone else stay up all hours of the night playing this game back when it released? I know I'm getting up there. I'm a little bit of an old head now. I mean, I'm 26, but this game, it came out when I was a freshman in college, so I didn't have a lot to do at night. MLB The Show 19 has been releasing new features for their up-and-coming MLB 19 game at the end of this month, and some of the features that they're putting in the Road to the Show remind me of the